This is Tyrant logging on, bringing you a video review of the Dino Escape Wild set 4-pack. We're going to look at all four of these, and they're just little guys. We'll take a look at Shringasaurus, Mononycus, Shringasaurus, and of course a Velociraptor. Always got to have one in there to fill in, make it a 4-pack. Alright, let's start with Shringasaurus, who is probably the big draw of this line, since this is the only unique one of the four. First time there's been a Shringasaurus in a Jurassic franchise line, as far as I remember. Yeah, let me readjust my stuff here. Alrighty, now let's tear into these. All four of them have almost identical packaging, so I'm not going to spend very much time on their packages. Okay, here we have the Shringasaurus. Nice paint job, nice little figure. Maybe yellows and browns. Everything's pretty decently painted. Got the jaws articulated, a little stiff on mine. A good pair of swivel joints in the neck. Swivel joints in the front legs. Swivel in the back. No outward movement like the bigger ones have. Never get that to focus right. One of these days. Oh, and the tail, it's got a little swivel joint in it. Not super necessary, but every little bit helps, I suppose. And bring in Darius for a good height comparison. There we go. Pretty good sized animal. Pretty nice mold, like this one. And this is the only one of the four that's not a repaint. So this will probably be the hardest one to find. I actually found this whole wave at Walmart, of all places. Let's bring in the Velociraptor. The same card as the other four. Well, I say that, but you'll see. Pop it open. Toss this aside. Now, I do really like the color scheme on this one. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. Mouth can be open and closed. The legs move forward and back, but not independently. They're linked together. Nothing in the tail. The head can tilt. I don't show it here, but yeah. Not the easiest to get to stand. And of course, the wings are molded permanently open, so you don't really get much good posability there. Here it is compared to Darius. It's pretty good size. It's one of the smaller flyers in Jurassic World. And I do absolutely love the color scheme on this one. The dark gray, light gray, and splotches of orange. Absolutely no chance that'll focus, but we'll try. Alrighty. Put Velociraptor off to the side. Now let's bring in Mononycus. Same card back. This one's been released at least once already. Maybe more time. It definitely at least once. And nice kind of muddy red and orange color scheme. Got no mouth joint, up and down neck. Swivels in the limbs. Tail can turn for whatever reason. Height comparison with Darius. Another nice one. Quite as fond of this paint job as I am the Velociraptor. This is a little more default color scheme for a dinosaur. Use muddy browns and reds. It is nice that it's at least somewhat feathered, and the face is actually really well painted. So we'll set him off to the side. And of course, the only one with a different card, Velociraptor, which for some reason comes on a Camp Cretaceous card, even though I'm pretty sure the only Velociraptor we see in Camp Cretaceous is blue. Not 100% confident on that one. My memory's not great, but do not recall a green Velociraptor at any point. And I'll just go over this guy, but if you're watching this review, odds are you've bought one of Mattel's Velociraptor figures by now. They've not made it hard to get a hold of. Mouth opens, nicely painted, I'll give it that. Arms swivel forward and back. No tail movement, legs move back and forth. Of course, the feet are permanently molded into this weird kind of leaning forward pose. So this leg articulation doesn't do terribly much. There it is with Darius. That's about the right size if memory serves. Right. Now, I did like this color scheme. I will give it that. The green with the darker green splotches is pretty nice. We've seen these raptor molds so many times already. It's not hard to find a Velociraptor for the Jurassic World line. It's not going to be hard when Dominion comes out either. I got a feeling we're going to see just as many blues and betas and other generic raptors. Anyway, I picked all 4 of these up over at Walmart. I'm still able to find them on the shelves too, so they're not hard to get a hold of. But Shringasaurus will probably be the hardest. I think that's the one everyone's after. Anyway, so this has been Tyrant, signing out.